One of the most important things for a new nation is resources. So we decided to just take them from someone else. That's the beginning of our journey. Now, we attacked a rather strong enemy. We had faced them before in the founding of this nation, though we didn't know how well defended they were this time. And we're hoping that we caught them off guard in the first attack. Now, of course, they had some defenses, this was expected. We didn't expect much more than what we were seeing right now. But we'd soon be proved wrong. Very wrong. We advanced well. We managed to bring out some decent armor, and we're about to get some more. But we faced a sudden challenge when we discovered their heavy armor. A war tank. Now, war tanks are rather annoying. So we got a mobility kill off of it. And then captured it. Cause why not take the enemy's resources? It's just the best strategy. We managed to advance even further and we're starting to get ready for a nuclear bombardment. We had purchased a nuclear weapon recently, just in case too many of them appeared. Now this would damage the resource fields, yes, but it's better than losing more men. And with another war tank coming and losing one of our valuable senators, we started getting pushed back. With the most recent attack, we've started to falter. Our logistics wasn't the best. The enemy war tank was advancing way too fast. We had no choice. I attempted to launch a nuke various times, but the advance was too fast, and the unrest too low. But eventually, everything will occur. We managed to take some decisions, some risky decisions, some would say. Well, not some, everyone would. We decided that the best way to increase our unrest would be to change our target. Now, the advance was still way too fast. We'd lost the captured war tank and we're about to lose a new one we just made. So we gambled on attacking our own units. It increased the unrest enough for the nuke to be sent off. It's a beautiful explosion, isn't it? Everything there was gone. Reduced to atoms, some would say. The explosion would contaminate the area, yes, but that wouldn't stop our extraction of resources. Our goal would continue. So, we decided to continue our advance. Now that the enemy armor was gone and most of the resistance had been killed, we managed to easily overwhelm them. But apparently, a certain group of people didn't enjoy this. Our own people, in fact. They rebelled. We had to deploy the police against them. Now the worst part of it is, it was in the capital. We had multiple nuclear weapons stationed there. And if push comes to shove, we might have to use some of them. But that's not an issue. I'd never turn down a chance to use a nuclear weapon. We hadn't known the scale of the attack yet. We brought some artillery in, some SWAT vans, and instantly realized we were surrounded on all sides. The enemy, the protesters, they'd gotten tanks. They were pushing so much.
Left long enough.
They were terrorizing
Let
our
us try it. Stop it.
The amount of firebombs were uncountable. Our city would have been destroyed if it weren't for pure luck. We had to sacrifice certain parts. The authorization to use artillery, orbital cannons to be specific, had been given. We continued to attack. The revolution wouldn't succeed. It was unbelievable that it could even succeed. They only had glue tanks. We had supreme tanks, orbital cannons, nuclear launchers, SWAT vans, SWAT. We had so much. Though the enemy greatly outnumbered us. Soon we'd realize that there were simply too many of them, and we were not ready for what they had. We were too late when we realized that the enemy had something hidden. They had stolen a few of our own missiles, and soon they'd rain down on the city. By this point, we knew it was as good as done. Some of us prayed that the orbital cannons were the ones that produced the sound. Though deep down, we all knew that our own nukes were staring down at us. The nuclear trucks we had in the center had long been destroyed, and the first nuke had been launched. Half the city started to crumble. Most of our defenses gone. The next attack saw another nuclear weapon. This one would be far more effective. If our cities managed to withstand, barely. Now, well, there wouldn't be anything left. The enemy had also gotten reinforcements, our most elite of units, our senators. They'd betrayed us. They were now attacking with the rebels. And it's now so clear why they had those nuclear weapons. The senators had betrayed us and given them the launch codes. It was something that we weren't going to be able to defeat. It was sad to admit it, but the revolution had succeeded. It was only a matter of time. The senators would take everything that was left. The city would be in ruins. There was nothing to be done.